or as an imagined disability challenge again. Hello, good day. Who asked that? This was the leading I had. Hello, good day. This is Dr. Grace A. John-Ugwuanya coming your way again. Finally, it's the last day of the month and of the year 2021, and we are eternally grateful to God that we could make it up to today. There are so many persons who started 2021 with us, but they couldn't reach today. And it's not because we're more beautiful, more spiritual, more holy, more righteous, more financially buoyant, have more certificates. It's not because of anything extra we have that we are still alive up till today. It's just God. So I know that many of us are pumped up for the new year, and we are looking forward to 12 o'clock midnight when everybody will begin to scream Happy New Year, and we would have lots of noise outside, either screams or what do they call this thing? I've forgotten. Knockout is the local name we have here. I'm trying to remember the name that we all call it. I can't remember now. But then the excitement of the new year is very, very close. It's already a countdown in hours, and I know that we are hopeful, we are expectant of 2022, and I'm hopeful that all the expectations we have will come to materialization. And yes, as we round up the year into the new year, there is something that I need to share with you, and I'm also sharing with myself. And as trivial as that sounds, it's something that many of us have been very guilty of, very, very guilty of. And I would call it coping with the success of other people. Coping with the success of other people. There are some persons who find it extremely difficult to get excited when their friends are doing better than them, or when the things they are hoping to get or expecting to get or praying to get and fasting to get has not come their way. And there are other friends who are not praying as much as they are praying, or not spiritual as much as they're spiritual, or not exercising all the muscles that they are exercising, are getting those things at the snap of a finger. But for them, it's taking a longer time. And the question is, can I be excited for my friends? Can I be excited for the people around me? Can I be excited for my social media friends who I may not have known one-on-one, but I've followed them closely in a long while? And they are smashing their goals. They are hitting their targets. They are climbing new heights. And I'm just there staring at them, and I'm like, Grace, which button are you pressing? Can I be sincerely excited for them? I was reading a statement that one of my close friends wrote and said, you cannot desire success for yourself and hate the smell of success on others. And the truth is, I've come in contact with people who were happy, or I wouldn't use the word happy, but they were comfortable when one had challenges, when one was jumping from one problem to another, when it seemed as though one is just not clicking the right button at all, and things were just going from bad to worse, worse to worst, and worse to worse, and like that. And those persons, somehow, yes, they are physically present and are giving you positive vibes of it is well, everything is going to be okay. And the moment God finally makes everything to be okay for you, they're uncomfortable. And the question I begin to ask myself is it that they wanted that problem or that challenge that the person they are looking at, who is now successful, is it that they were wishing that that problem prolongs forever, or that The person just, yes, it is well, we're praying for you, God will do it. And they are hoping and comfortable in such positive vibes and statements they're telling those persons. And when God finally answers them and begins to visit that person and begins to change that person's story, they withdraw. For some, they may visibly show it, they can't hide it, because in their mind it's like, why is God now visiting her and not me? I've had persons who actually verbalized it, like, why is it always her? Why is it not me? Why wouldn't my file be picked? And one thing I've always told those persons, I'm like, you can't sit back and wish that all the good things you're desiring comes only to you. And other people around who are also praying and trusting God for the same thing, God should not answer them because you're the only person on earth. Like, I don't get it. So as we're entering into the new year, it's not all about pursuing goals and smashing goals. The truth is, in my own journey of pursuing my goals and smashing my goals, if my fellow friend or my fellow coach or my fellow admirer or the fellow person I'm also looking up to and studying the pattern of success, if they are smashing their goals in leaps, like they are jumping from 1,000 to 1 million, yeah, I just want to give that large margin, and me, I'm jumping from 1,000 to 100,000, and I'm like, God, why didn't I jump to 1 million at once the way she jumped to 1 million? And instead of me to be sincerely happy for her, I am bitter. You are bitter. It can't work like that in 2022. You can't just sit back and all you're thinking and all you're wishing is that all the good things come to you. And when God begins to visit other people with the good things that they also prayed for, you are unhappy. The truth is, you can't desire success and hate the smell of success in other people. Because God didn't create you alone on earth. Every one of us on earth, He has a specific purpose for which He created us. And He has measures and measures and measures of blessings that He's going to release on every one of us. And it's in portion. For some, it will be 100,000 and they are comfortable and doing well with it. For some, it will be 1 million. For some, it will be 10,000 and it's meeting their needs. For some, it will go with 10 million or 100 million or in billions. And for every phase of growth that we are in or that others are in, it's a progress. That my fellow friend or my fellow admirer or the fellow person I'm admiring has hit the goal in a short time, and I'm like, God, what did I do wrong? What did I not do wrong? It's gonna be wisdom on my part to look at them in joy and be happy for them. How when I mean happy, sincerely happy for them. Why? Because I know that the same God that visited them, the same God that changed their story, the same God that opened the heavens for them, the same God that gave them that international open doors, the same God that gave them that financial breakthrough and they just hit it in one spot, that same God that had their prayer, He's still around the vicinity. And He will answer my own. When? I sure don't know. How? I don't know. But I know that I will not be at this level. When you have that as your mindset, when you have learned to cope with the success of other people, you're happy with their success, you're excited that they are being blessed, you're excited that they are making progress in their lives, you're excited that all the good things of life are coming to them. It opens the gate, it opens the way for your own blessing to come. And I need you to remind yourself that in this coming year, there will be those who will smash their goals faster than you expect. Instead of you to feel bitter, instead of you to feel overwhelmed, instead of you to begin to get into depression and begin to worry and get anxious, I need you to relax and say, that same God that did it for A and did it for B and changed their story, they are now celebrities, they are now being celebrated all around because of the kind of success that their life is exuding. That same God that did it for them, my own is around the corner. And when you have that as your lifestyle, when you have that as the controlling factor in the course of the year, it will make you reflect reflect joy. It will make you reflect gratitude. It will make you reflect a depth of confidence that makes you know that everything is working out well for you. The timing is working out well for you. The place, your location, your finances, your spiritual life, everything is working out well for you. That should be your goal. That should be part of the things, part of the attributes that you would imbibe in the course of the new year. While we have the targets lined up, while we have the action plan on the targets that we desire to meet, while we have clearly laid out the steps we will take in achieving those goals, don't forget that you also need to be excited in the success of other people, because that gives you peace. That creates an atmosphere that opens the heavens over your life. And God will also, in his own way and his own time, sort out everything that is your concern. And this is me again saying, as we end 2021 into the coming new year, remember that you need to learn to cope with the success of other people. Because as you're yearning to smash your goals, as you're yearning to break new heights, the same way your other friends too are aspiring the same thing. And one thing is sure and certain, our timing differs. When God answers our prayers differs. Whether he answers your own first or answers my own first is not a problem. The confidence we have is for whoever success has come faster than ours, we owe ourselves one thing, and we owe them one thing: to be happy and excited for them in their own success, while we are waiting to smash our own goals and enter those heights that we desire to get into. It is me again coming your way and reminding you that you need to learn to cope with the success of other people. Yes, I'm Dr. Grace A. John-Ugwuanya, and as we count down in hours, barely few hours, and depending on your time zone too, it also varies. But then as we count down into the new year 2021, I need you to know that God is going to cause everything to work out for your good. And as I end, I would tell you, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. And God's going to perfect all that concerns you, your family, your children, your husband, your wife, your parents, your siblings, your relations, your friends. God is going to perfect all that concerns you. And also remember that in this coming new year, always give God first place in your life, because he knew us before we were created, and all the plans and all the worries we have, he already has a solution towards them. So please just have that as a nugget that you would hold on closely as we enter into the new year. Till I come your way again, have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Happy New Year, and God bless you.